Hi, it is still August 10th and it's like 9:30 p.m. I got back not a couple hours ago, actually, an hour ago maybe. I spent time with I was unpacking, and my cousin invited me to go to this market in South San Francisco, and it was so much fun. It was a small market, but the food was great, and I'll add the link to the where we had these incredible tacos and the mole and calabazas, and it was just really great. And it's this 22-year-old a college student from Pasadena, actually, so I was so excited. and he grew up in Azusa, and I was just like, oh my gosh, that's where I live, that's near where I live. And he was also familiar with like where my cousin lived, and so anyways, my cousin invited me to go have dinner with her and her mom and my aunt. And it's funny because the video that is gonna come out tomorrow, that I prepared today for tomorrow morning, I'm talking about my aunt and not knowing this is like my dad's side of the family, so I kept my distance from family over the years. Just, I was a workaholic. I didn't really do a lot of fun stuff, and there were certain family members where I just kept my distance, and so I lost touch. It just happened, and so I mentioned that I reconnected with this cousin of mine that lives out here, and it's been great. Like, it's just been really nice to get to know her, and I'm learning from her and she's learning from me, and just spending time with her. She's good energy, and her mom is good energy too, and it was nice to spend time with her because I'd never spent time with my aunt. Like, I don't remember ever spending time like this with her. And so this is an aunt that I didn't know has like a Buddhist foundation. And I mentioned her in my video where she was the one that told me that I can adopt a Buddhist lifestyle but still be Christian or still be Catholic and still practice my faith in that way, because that's how the Buddhists teach it. Like, it's not like a religion, it's just a way of life. And so in my video I mentioned how I'm adopting a lot more of that mindset because it feels more aligned to what I've been experiencing and the learning that I'm doing with this process. So it was really nice to get to know her in a different way and just open up a little bit more and talk to her and connect with her and my cousin as well. And so we had a lovely time, and so it was a small market, and I went and I got to see, like, there were these women who had their little puestos and shops, and I went to go talk to them. And one of them, she has her own studio. This was her first market that she did, and I'm gonna include her link below. She has this really cool t-shirt called Llora Corazon, and I loved it. And let's see if you can see it, but it's called Llora Corazon, and she designed it, and for me it was symbolic of what I was like, this whole feel it so you can heal it type of message, right? And like encouraging, like, cry, right? Like, to heal your heart you need to cry it out, and so I really I wanted to support her, and I really liked that sign, and the back has the heart that she designed, and so I wanted to own that shirt, but she didn't have my size. So we just started talking, and she told me that was her first market and she's never done one before. So of course I'm like telling her, I'm like, oh, you got to try Artisan Fleas, and it's in Berkeley, and it's every Saturday, and I'm giving her the information, and I'm like, you need to sign up for that, and it's nationwide, you can travel. She's like, oh my gosh. She was so kind, and she gave me one of her prints that she designed during COVID. So I'm gonna show this to you, and I asked her to dedicate it to me, and her name is Juliana. And so it says, for the ones that are gone, for the ones for the ones that are gone, for the ones that are here, for the ones to come. So she gave me a print of what she created. So I thought that was really neat. Yeah, so I thought it was really neat, and she dedicated to me on the back. So I was really excited to get this from her because, you know, I like supporting local artists and stuff, and so I am gonna order her shirt. And right next to her was this mother-daughter little venue, and they were selling things from Guatemala, and this is them, and I'll include their link too. But this is like this first event where it's like promoting Central and South American culture, and so they were selling scarves, and I realized that I don't have a lot of scarves because I gave a lot of them away. And living in Southern California, it was like freaking hot. But I saw the color of this when I was like, I fell in love. So I bought this, and it's like $5. I love it. and it's thin and it's light, and I can put it in my pocket or my purse and like just take it out when I need it. It's just, and it's a lovely color. It's the colors that I really like. So that was fun. And then they had great music, and I recorded some a little bit. I'll probably try to add some of the music to the end of this video, but it was just so great, you know. And I gave Juliana my phone number, and I'm like, hey, if you need help, like, you know, if I had any other questions about like markets and stuff, just let me know. Like, I'll help you out, like, you know, because her stuff was really cool, and she was so grateful. And yeah, so I just want to update that and talk about them a little bit. And yeah, it was nice to spend time with them. And my cousin was telling me stuff about, you know, that she likes to look for stuff like this to go out, and I'm like, that's so great. Like, I never made the time for stuff like that. And, you know, just like, I never made the time for little adventures, right? And so like this whole adventure this past year has been so great. And just living here, my aunt asked me, she's like, how is it? I'm just like, every day is just magical. Like, it's just, I can't complain. Everything is great, and it feels like it's just getting better. And yeah, so I haven't officially started work. Tomorrow I have like a practice run to see if like my internet works and stuff like that. And if it doesn't, I'm strongly considering getting my own internet here because I'm using my neighbor's. My landlord who lives upstairs, and because it's his house, right? And so if it works, great. If it doesn't, I'm seriously considering getting my own. But hopefully tomorrow I don't get booked, so I can have like a whole day. And I'm planning on walking to Chinatown to this bookshop that I found out has my cousin's book. And I've been wanting to buy her book. So I am going to, it's an hour and 11-minute walk one way. And so I'm looking forward to that walk. Just to kind of, again, for me, it's I want to explore the city. I want to get lost. I want to become more familiarized with the neighborhoods, and so it feels more familiar, right? And it continues to just feel good. It's not scary at all. It feels good. It feels like I'm supposed to be here, and it just feels good. So I'm hoping that tomorrow, it's technically not my first day of work. Hopefully it'll be Friday. That way I have tomorrow and Thursday to really, because I set up my work days to work full time, like full days, like 8-hour day, like 7 hours. Because I give myself, yeah, 7-hour days. So like working a few hours in the morning and then evening hours, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then working like 3 hours Saturday morning. And hopefully that's all I have to work, like, you know, and have the rest of the time just for me and exploring. So I'm really looking forward to continuing to explore the city and getting lost and having fun and just enjoying me in the city. So it's been great. It continues to be great. and I can't complain. I feel really blessed, and like I feel like the best is still yet to come. So I mean, it's already great right now, and I mean, if I die tomorrow, like I'd be a happy camper. I can't complain. I can't complain. It's just, this past year has been so magical, and I mean, there's heartbreak, clearly, right? My videos of me crying my eyes out, but from that, it's been magical. Like, I feel more aligned. I feel me. I feel more like me. Yeah. So that's all. That's my report on that fun adventure for today. And the people that I met, and the relationships that I'm building, and it's just nice. It's really nice. My name is Yubi, and in case you haven't figured it out, this footage is capturing my experience as I learn to navigate my personal spiritual awakening. I am learning that this experience is unique to each one of us. In whatever way we believe we are embracing living our truth, this just happens to be my journey. And despite me having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level, documenting my experience, shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself, and really inviting you along for the ride. If by some magical chance you find this content to be helpful in any way, shape, or form, please click the like button, share the message, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have an Instagram account, a personal one, and one specifically for this channel that you're more than welcome to check out. I'm an open book. I have also created t-shirt designs. I'm wearing my favorite one right now, which is the North Node design, but I have that and other things that you can look at inspired by this process and journey, and I have the link in the description box as well as in the about section of my YouTube channel. So you're more than welcome to check those items out. Any type of support is great. Again, if you find this content really helpful or meaningful, sometimes when we take that step and be vulnerable, with showing what's inside our hearts and what's really our truth, we realize that we're much more connected than what we thought we were. And so I hope that as I'm living this experience, and that you find some type of truth for yourself, or find some type of ability to heal in some way, just by relating, just by knowing that you're not alone. That really has been my goal with this process, not just being able to connect with others, but really for my own healing. It's definitely been a therapeutic experience and a very creative one for myself. So I thank you, and I wish you all the best, and we'll see what else comes next for me.